Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. If you are new here, welcome. I am so happy to have you. I'd love if you'd hit that subscribe button before leaving so you don't miss any of my future videos. So today's video is all about a drugstore foundation. I am part of a beauty chit chat group on Facebook, and there is this beautiful, beautiful woman named Karen who posted a picture of herself and she listed what she was wearing on her face as her foundation. And it happened to be the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint. And she looked incredible. Her skin just looked flawless. She looked absolutely beautiful. So I have Neutrogena Rapid Repair, the the lotion with the SPF of 30. I have their moisturizers that I love and use. So I thought this would be a really good one to try because I love so many other Neutrogena products, and it looked amazing on her skin. So I'm hoping it does the same on mine. I personally bought this online, so I kind of went off of what it said for the description, that this one is supposed to have the pink undertone, which is Natural Ivory 20. So I'm not really quite sure if this is gonna be a good shade match or not. I just got it in the mail, so let's go ahead and see. On one side of my face, I already dampened my Real Technique sponge, so I'm gonna use it, I'll use it on this side, because I have a few breakouts on this side from eating chocolate. Even though I know people tell me that chocolate does not do that, but it is not a coincidence because it happens every time I eat chocolate. Okay, and then on this side, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush because usually if you use a brush, you get a little bit higher coverage. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, it does not pop off. Ooh, it screws. Okay. Oh, this is, wow. I have never had a foundation that has a doe foot wand. This is a total first for me. I guess the one good thing about this is that since it screws in, it'd be good for travel so it doesn't spill. Because I'm used to ones that either pour out or has the pump. So I guess we kind of just stripe it on our face. Just so you guys know, I have not put anything on my skin, no primer, no lotion, and I purposely did that because I wanted to see how this foundation is all on its own. I just got that all in my hair. Okay. So I just have it striped on my face. Let's go ahead and see how this blends out. Oh my. This is blending out like a dream. It is effortless. It is like melting into my skin. I'm not even seeing it. Wow. It's like going on like butter, or if you don't like butter, like chocolate mousse. It is so silky. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I am just floored. It looks like I'm wearing absolutely nothing, but my skin looks absolutely perfect. It looks like it evened out all of my skin tone. It's not sitting on top, it just went right into my skin. My skin looks absolutely flawless. Wow, this is really impressive. It does say on here that it has hyaluronic acid in it, which is supposed to be really good at plumping your skin and has other skincare benefits. So you can always Google all the benefits, but that could be what's pumping the skin to make it look this way. This is incredible. I mean, it literally looks in person, looking in my mirror over here, it looks like I'm wearing nothing on my skin, but my skin just looks absolutely stunning. It looks like everything's perfect. All right, so let's do this side. I don't know how it's gonna cover over my breakouts from chocolate. So I'm gonna use my brush over here, seeing if I get a little bit higher coverage because that's generally what you get with a brush. All right, so I got all striped on, and I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. Wow, it feels like you're wearing nothing on your face. It is blending in so, so beautifully. Minus my hair. I thought with the less humidity here in Florida today, wearing my hair down for a change won't get all puffy with less humidity. Wow. It blended in just as nicely. I can hardly even see my breakouts. It blended in just as nicely as it did with the sponge side. Looking at the two sides though, I don't know if you can tell, but on the brush side I can see like my texture, which is kind of normal because I have no lotion or primer on my face. But I just wanted to see how it was on its own. You can kind of see my pores and my texture looks a little bit more increased. So I have to say I really like it with the sponge side. because on the sponge side, it looks like I'm wearing like an expensive primer, and I'm not. My pores look amazing. They look full, they look just beautiful. I can't even express to you how wonderful this looks on this side. It really looks like I just put like $100 primer on my face, and I have nothing else on, is what it looks like. On this side, it still looks wonderful. It still looks like your skin. It does look a little bit heavier of a coverage, but that's expected with a brush, and I can see the texture and pores. So if you wanted to use a brush to get higher coverage, you might want to obviously use a primer on this side, and that might take away that, but I really like it with the sponge. So I'm gonna leave this on my face. It is a really good shade match. It looks absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead and just sponge it out, because I am not taking this off. I'm gonna wear it all day. It is absolutely beautiful. Wow. Right now, my go-to foundation has been the Maybelline Cushion, because it's so quick and easy to do and it's beautiful. But this is going to replace it. This is, I can't even, it looks so nice. It looks like I'm wearing nothing. Like, it's just amazing. All right, so let's go ahead and finish the rest of our makeup and see how it sets down. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my favorite single shadow, which is the Buxom Satin Seduction, all over my eyes. It has like this pearlish white color. It's a little off-white. It's like an eggshell color. It's absolutely beautiful, and I love it underneath my brow because it gives just the right amount of like highlight shimmer without being too shimmery. Some people might not like it as shimmery as this, but I love it. I think it gives a really pretty base. Okay. And then I'm going to use, every time I use this palette, I can't tell you how many people stop and ask me or mention about how they love how my eyes look. The pigment on this is incredible. The price is even better. I want to say it's like $18 on Amazon. But if you open it up, it does have a mirror, but it has your 4 matte shades and 4 shimmers. I've used the shimmers just as much as I've used the mattes. So you can tell the one downside is when you use your brush in here, the shimmers definitely pick up more on your brush, so you go through them much quicker, especially like this gold color that I've really been dipping into. So that's one downside, but the colors are beautiful and they go on so smooth, and the pigment's great. All right, so I'm gonna go in with this kind of mossy brown over here, and I'm gonna lay my flat end of my brush and come over and do about halfway into my eye. And then I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna lay it on the edge, and I'm gonna bring it up a little bit above my crease to make it look like a halo, to make my eye look a little bit bigger than it is. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, about a little bit less than halfway in. And then I'm gonna bring it up on the tip and sweep it above, like a halo above my crease. Okay, it really makes your green eyes pop. If you have green eyes. And then I'm going to use this gold color to kind of blend together, because right now I have that harsh crease line in between the brow and the color. And I'm just gonna sweep it back and forth. This is shimmery, but it is so, so pretty. Just look how pretty that is. I love this mixture. Just the other week I got stopped at work by my assistant principal, and she was like, "Your eyes look beautiful." And I love this palette. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with my angled brush, and I'm going to pick up that mossy brown again, and I'm just gonna do underneath. I'm gonna start at the outer quarter and come about halfway in. Just like that. And then do the other side. Coming about halfway in. Make it a little bit darker on this side. There we go. Isn't that so pretty? I just love the way that looks. Okay, and then I'm gonna use my big fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go ahead, and where is it? I'm gonna dust on my Laura Mercier brightening powder, just right underneath to kind of brighten up underneath the eye here. Wow. Okay, I have to stop and talk about this foundation real quick. I don't even need to set this with any powder, which I'm not used to because I set everything with powder. This dried down on my face in the time I've been on here, almost looking like a powder foundation. I mean, it just looks airbrushed flawless. You do not need to set it at all. It does not look like I'm wearing anything. And I am just impressed. It's not coming off on my finger at all. Wow, it's just beautiful. And I love that you don't have to set it, so that's even nicer. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with my Bare Minerals Vintage Peach. The only downside to this blush is that it is a loose powder, so it can be messy, but the color is so, so pretty, and it lasts a really long time. The blush is going on very nicely. It's not like dragging or anything. It's just going on as if I already set it with a powder, which I did not. Okay, and then looking at my brows, sometimes I don't even fill them in anymore because I use that Benefit Brow Conditioner and it's really brought them in. This is nothing on it. I'm gonna add just a little bit with my Brow Wiz pencil in shade 3. So I find the easiest way is to just push them down real quick. I think it was on Jaclyn Hill that I was watching where she did this trick like years ago, and it's so much quicker and easier just to add a little bit of color if you don't need much to make it look so natural. So I just quickly go over it like that because I really don't need much with how much the brow gel has filled in those gaps for me. I really thought that that wasn't going to do anything, but it has done a really good job. So I'm just gonna quickly go over it, drawing. I kind of draw it like as if their hair is going in, so that way when I brush it back up, it just kind of goes right together. I think I missed a spot. Right here is the only spot that I really need them to grow a little bit more. But it's so quick and easy. That brow stuff is really working. Okay, and then I was watching, who was I watching? Emily Noel. And I was watching one of her videos and she had like the most beautiful nude color on her lips. So I went and picked it up, which I actually have another one of these by Revlon. This one's the shade HD Sand. And it looked almost very similar to this color that I had, but it came out super dark and it did not look good on me. So I'm kind of a little scared because this one also looks dark, but on her lips it did not. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it out because I just bought it. Oh wow. It's also fruity smelling. I was not expecting that. The last one I had like this was not fruity smelling at all. Oh, that's very pretty. It's not really dark even though it looks dark in here. It is a very nice neutral color. It almost has like that kind of like that burnt sand color. It's very, very pretty. Okay, let's go ahead and finish up with my lashes. So I'm gonna go ahead and curl them. If you have long lashes, this might be a step that you can skip. But I like the way that it looks when I curl them. Okay, and then my favorite mascara I've been using is the Maybelline Total Temptation. I love how it elongates my lashes, it separates them. It does not flake during the day. It looks so pretty. That's just one coat. Comparing this, I did a video where I compared this to the Lash Paradise that everyone loves, and my lashes are actually longer with this formula. And if you do about 2 to 3 coats, it will look just like the Lash Paradise, but it won't flake. Whereas I had the problem with the Lash Paradise flaking. It looked so pretty, but during the day it would flake, and I'd be in the middle of teaching trying to get little pieces of mascara out of my eye, which was not very fun. So I'm just gonna put on 2 coats today to go for more of a natural look, but look, with 2 coats, it really elongates and makes them nice and separated. There's no clumping or anything like that. Okay, I have to say, I am going to pull this baby out like every single day. My face just looks incredible in person. I don't think I've had a foundation like this. I mean, it looks like I'm wearing nothing. It looks amazing. It looks like it's like a $200 like foundation. Because my skin just looks naturally beautiful. I love it, especially with the sponge. I can't even express to you. I mean, when I tested out the primers for Becca, this is how the primer made my skin sit with my other foundations. It just looked really, really pretty, and I don't even have anything underneath this. So I am just completely blown away and impressed by this. So I think this might be something I'm going to be pulling out every single day to wear because this is gorgeous. So I hope if you haven't tried it that you'll give it a try as well, because it is absolutely beautiful. So Karen, thank you so much for posting that picture because this is amazing. I thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.